Hello, in today's video I will show you a totally different way of how you can create metered elbow. This way was suggested by one of our subscribers who left a very valuable comment, and I would like to say thank you because I was not aware of it. And indeed, I gave it a look, and this way is not that obvious, but it's the right way, and it's a lot simpler and faster than the one that I showed you before. And as a bonus, the lookup table will contain a full size range from one of the vendors, so you can immediately use it as a placeholder or as you want. As always, we are going to use our templates that you can find on our website under the tutorials page. Recently we updated our Excel sheet and also the families itself to make it cleaner, and also we improved some formulas in the Excel sheet just to make sure that it's more convenient for you to use. So I'm going to download two connectors family. We're going to create new family. So here I'm selecting new. Then I need to find the template that I just downloaded. Double click it, and then it's loaded already. As always, I'm going to start with two reference planes. One for the radius, and second one will be to show the center line of the elbow. So now I'm going to add those two dimensions. It will be B, and this will be R. Then we also will add reference plane for the angle, because in case of elbows I will always advise you to use 45° as a base. And now we can create the geometry itself. As always, we will use sweep tool. Then we click sketch path, center ends arc. We'll make it a bit smaller so it's easier. And then when I indicate the radius of it, I can adjust it. What we also need to do, we need to indicate center mark of the arc. So then we can pin it. Then we can click on OK. Yes. And we can draw the sketch of it. We can select any view and just draw a circle. Then we will bind it to the outside diameter, and this will be not it. Because, of course, on the stage of creation of the path, we forgot to do one very important step that's very easy to miss. Trajectory segmentation. We shouldn't forget to click on this checkbox and add parameter to maximum segment angle. Because this one will define how many segments do we need. Then you can click on OK, and as you can see, it's already started to look like as a segment elbow. As the final step, I will define the formula for B. As always, it will be equal to radius multiplied by tangents of angle divided by 2. Here we can also modify this formula immediately, because in this case outside diameter of the first connector will be equal to the outside diameter of the second. And as you can see, everything was adjusted, and right now here we have the center line of the elbow. And as the next step, we will take care of the lookup table. And as I mentioned, there will be a bonus. So it's a lookup table with the full size range that I could find, of course, from 2 inch to 24 inches. What do we have over here? We have nominal diameter, angle, that usually I'm using as the coefficients. Then we have thickness on both sides, outside diameter of the first and the second connector, radius, segmentation angle that's defined with this formula, 360 degree divided by 16 edges, because I would like to have this number of edges. Then we have description, material, object type, ski, schedule, and end type. Also here we have, as always, 4 extra parameters, but in case of elbows they are not needed. Also, right now I'm going to use those formulas that were already defined in the template. You can also easily use them by simply copy pasting them. So now I will save it as save this file as CSV. And this is it. Now we just need to load this file back. And this one I need to clean, because it's opened. Now when we close it, the error should be gone. No. Okay, something went wrong. Do not forget that you need to save it as CSV from this sheet, not that one. This is what I did wrong. Okay, now we can close it. I will open it on the next screen, because I will just copy paste formulas. Then here we need to indicate the name of the table. It will be meet. In case of the formulas, I will add one additional condition to search for. And here I will call it coefficient. And now we will define this coefficient over here. So it will be a very simple formula. Actually, it could be even simpler if I would define angle initially, but let's make it a bit more challenging. So coefficient, type of length, and here it will be very simple expression. If angle more than 46, it will be 6. If less, it will be 4. And now I will just copy paste formula. We will start from thickness. From one side and another side. Then we will take care of the radius. Next will be segmentation angle. And then we'll take care of the text parameters. Pipe spec. PCF ski. Object type. Of course, we will take care about the parameters related to the end types. Pardon, to connectors. So it will be end type. For one side and for second one. Then it will be pressure ratio. In this case it's not applicable, but let's just add it so you can also have it if you would like to reuse it as a template for different families. And spacing. As you can see, I'm just copy pasting it without any kind of changes. And next will be description. Then standard. In this case, I'm not mentioning anything. Then material. Manufacturer, if you want, you can add it. Pipe mass, in this case, we haven't indicated it. Note item code, if you would like to, you can add it. And the schedule. As far as I can see, not all the formulas are perfect, so please be careful. Sometimes some way it doesn't work. And that's it. Let's also adjust the type name. Let's change it to 160 PCI. Click on apply, and here it is. Next step will be to add the connectors to it. Connect the diameter. Connect the connectors. Ensure that this connector is the primary connector, otherwise you will get errors in your model. And do not forget to change it from hydraulic supply, otherwise it will be connected only to one system, to heating. And as a final one will be angle. That's it. Here is how you can create such a family. Now we will load it to the project to test it out. I will create new project. It will be Imperial Systems template. Okay. Then I need to load it. But first, of course, let me save it. $45 and $90. Then we can load it. And now I can show you how you can add it to your pipe types. First, we need to find family section and find over there pipes. Under pipe types, you can find types that you have already in your model. In my case, I will modify chilled water. Here under the routing preferences, you can click on edit. And then here, you can fully replace this instance with the elbow we just added. And this is it. And now let's check if it's working as we expect. I will change a little bit graphical preferences, and we will start drafting it. Here in the properties tab we need to select chilled water because this is the pipe type that we just adjusted a few seconds ago. And I will select 10 inch. Yeah, and it actually seems like the issue that I mentioned before. We need to ensure that this is the primary connector. Now, once you click on it, it was assigned as a primary connector. Before, it was not primary. How you can identify it for yourself: when you click on the connector and you click on reassign primary, if this connector was the primary one, then you will have such a handler available, so you can select different connector and make it primary. This is the way how you can define it. Then I'm going to load it back and it should be working. Still not. Once again. Yes, this is primary connector. Yeah, time to time there could be a bug. So you need to delete this family. Completely. Then load it back. Do the same as I did before. And technically now it should be working. Yes, as you can see, the bug was fixed. And now it's working as intended. Yeah, this is one of our plugins. Here, in my case, everything was disconnected because such a connection is not allowed in the settings that I have currently in this project. But you will not have it, no worries. And this is it. This is how you can create segment or Lobster Back Family in Autodesk Revit. Thank you for watching and see you next time.